Hello, Potato, and welcome to Quarantine Log number 2. Today, I'm going to keep on with the Lego with a slightly larger set than yesterday. This is the Hidden Side Drag Racer set 40408. This was actually a giveaway item back in, I think, February. If you bought like $50, you got this for free. And there was some sets that I wanted to get, so I figured that was a good excuse as any. Maybe it was January. It's been kicking around since January. So today is March the 21st. Yeah, I'm just going to roll right on into this. And we'll start with the, this actually has tape on it. Yesterday's was a punch out. Let me find my box cutter. So today's March 21st, and that's the third Saturday of the month, which means normally I would have spent a few hours today hanging out in front of the Disney store. But the Disney stores have been closed for a couple weeks now. And maybe just 1 week? I don't know. They've been closed for a little bit. In any case, so they're not doing this month's Minnie Mouse, the main attraction event in stores. Apparently they will have them in store later. But yeah, not right now. So I have instead spent approximately the time I would have spent online on Shop Disney's excremental website trying to order them. Yeah, their website's awful. Shop Disney's website is absolutely atrocious, and they don't seem to have any interest in getting any improvements done to it, because we've been having the same issues for at least 2 years, because we had the same problems back with the Mickey Mouse Memories in 2018. But the good news is, while I received nothing but errors, my wife did get a confirmation saying that she successfully ordered a set of the ears, the plush, and the pins. So hopefully... Oh, that's just gone forever, isn't it? Hopefully, we will be actually getting those in the next couple of weeks. And if we're still on quarantine, I'll include them in a log, and if we aren't, I'll just put them on Instagram. I don't usually do videos on the Disney release stuff. Well, it's at least stuff that's not Haunted Mansion. Let me pause this, because I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I just lost my head. So I'm going to try to find that. I'll be right back. Yay, I found it. Yay. The world is saved. Where was I? So normally, I don't know where I was. So we'll just start this part. Normally, we would have be camping out in front of the Disney store, a couple hours, hanging out with our line friends, and that actually brings me a little bit into some stuff I didn't mention yesterday. I mentioned YouTubers that I like yesterday, and that was by no means a complete list. Because, I mean, I'm sure you heard in the video, I did a lot of because as soon as the camera goes on, the brain goes off. And I didn't mention Disney at all. I mean, as much Disney stuff as I do and I watch, I didn't mention any of them. So we'll fix that today. I'm going to keep talking about the YouTubers. So yeah, let's start with the one most related to my Shop Disney experiences, or my Disney Store experiences at least, and that is a YouTuber called Grumpy Gamer Dad. He's actually the only YouTuber I know in real life. And yeah, we've been kind of chilling in line next to each other or near each other since 2018 when they were doing the Mickey Mouse Memories stuff. And yeah, he's a good guy. He does a good channel. His channel's focused a lot, almost exclusively on Disney. He has done some videos from like Great America, Knott's Berry Farms and stuff too. But predominantly Disney. He does a lot of stuff on pins. He's been doing stuff on Pops, mostly to do with Frozen. He did some Haunted Mansion videos last year too. The stuff he had collected. But yeah, if you like Disney stuff, I would encourage you to go check him out. He's another kind of small. He's got a larger audience than I do, but he's not Stuart Ashens or anything. He's not PewDiePie. As far as being big, he's really interesting. Actually, I would encourage you to watch his videos he did a couple years ago on making his Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween decorations. Those are quite interesting because he kind of, I think the term is kit bash. Kit bashes some other, frankly, kind of otherwise cheesy decorations into something that looks pretty good. I mean, certainly better than I could do. And then plus he made his own lock, shock, and barrel, and those came out really good. So, staying on talking about Disney, there's a number of videos we watch from Disney. There's Offhand Disney, which is always kind of interesting. The host of that's another really animated person, not like Chad Tronick animated, but he is an animated person. And then there's Defunctland, which specializes a lot in Disney rides and attractions that no longer exist, as well as stuff from some other parks, just largely Disney. Yesterland, which is another one that's focused a lot on Disney attractions that no longer exist. Which, if you grew up on Disney, it's interesting to learn about these things. Who else is there that we watch for Disney? There's Offhand, there's Defunctland, there's Expedition. Expedition's an interesting series. They're not just Disney. Why are these just not fitting? There we go. Expedition does Expedition Extinct, Expedition Disney, Expedition Knott's Berry Farm, Expedition Six Flags. They do stuff for a lot of different parks all over the world. I think he's actually British. So he does a lot of stuff focused on things like... Oh, that's wrong. On things like from the UK that we normally wouldn't hear about here. Also I think Germany and stuff too. And it's interesting. I want to say, I think it was Expedition that just recently did a video on all the coasters with the name The Beast or some variation thereon, because they had done a pretty long piece on I think it was from King's Island, King's Dominion, something like that, and their coaster The Beast, which is a big wood coaster. As we my theme park experience is limited. As a kid, it was pretty much just Great America, originally Marriott's, and then just Great America, and then the last time I went, it was Paramount, so it's not that anymore. That gives you some idea of how long it's been since I have been to Great America. Because last time I went, the Top Gun was one of the new big rides, and they had a Days of Thunder, I think IMAX show. Of course, I don't just watch Disney stuff aside from what I mentioned yesterday. I actually have some notes up here. I don't think they're on camera. The words Disney and death. And the reason I have the word death is because of a YouTuber I've been watching for a few months now. She's been around for years and years. Caitlin Doty, who does the channel Ask a Mortician. And she is a member of the Order of the Good Death. And there's a lot of stuff about, death and dying, remember you will die kind of stuff. Answers questions about the, industry of dealing with the deceased and options you have for your remains aside from just, not from cremation, aside from just embalming. Talks about things like aquamation, I think she calls it. And, that's completely wrong. And natural burials and that kind of stuff. She's very entertaining. And very informative. And there was somebody else I wanted to mention. I remember who it is now. John Wolfe. He's like a Let's Play guy. And he used to go by the name Harshly Critical, and he used to have a mohawk. And he doesn't do that anymore. He just goes by John Wolf now. And I like him because he tends to say exactly what we're thinking about a game right after we say it. Oh, that's wrong. But also, watching him, I get to experience games I would never play. He plays games that I think would just frustrate the ever-loving out of me, and I would just never want to play them. Like he had one, I think it was this week, I think it's a newish one. He played a game called Night of the Customer, I think it was. Night of the Consumer, maybe. But it's just one of these fast-paced kind of panic games where you have to like stock shelves and answer stupid customer questions. I mean, it very much reminded me of my retail days. Obviously, much exaggerated. But yeah, I would have no patience for that game. I would absolutely, like, 10 minutes of playing that, I'd be, F this, and I would rage quit. And yeah, he doesn't generally do that. I have seen him rage quit games, largely older ones, but back when he was still harshly critical. Yeah, I wouldn't have the patience to play those games. I have no interest in playing something as stressful and annoying as like Five Nights at Freddy's. And so I can watch him play that stuff. And he's entertaining, seems like a nice guy. I know I said that yesterday about people too, that seems like a nice guy. And I don't know what these people are like in real life. I know I'm a jerk in real life, so, and I think I come across as nice on here. Not totally sure. But yeah, I would, I would classify these people. There are people on YouTube that I have watched that I wouldn't classify as nice people. And I generally don't watch them because I only have a limited amount of patience for that. I mean, you can only watch so much stuff, and why watch a person who's just being obnoxious for the sake of being obnoxious or being, mean? Although, speaking of being mean, that does actually make me think of a couple other, like, reviewer types. There's Saber Spark, who tends to inflict upon himself bad animated movies. Some of those are very interesting. He watches, like, knockoffs of Kung Fu Panda, and there was like this weird Gaither family animated series he's watched. And he watches newer stuff too, like the Playmobil movie and the Lego movie and things like that. Then there is also, in that kind of same vein, there's Critical Reviews, who plays kind of a much kind of jerkier character. His last couple videos, I would say, have been, nicer's not the word. He took a break and he came back and I mean, he's still got the attitude that made him fun to watch, but I don't know, there's definitely a change in him, and he seems, happier. I guess we'll go with happier. Another one who's like also, and again, I think Critical Reviews I think he's English, British. He's from the UK. He's got an accent. I don't want to say specifically where he's from because I don't know for sure, and I'm not going to go look it up. But yeah, he's definitely got that kind of an accent. I don't think he's Australian or New Zealand. I think he is from the UK somewhere. And so is another one I like. I Hate Everything, and I don't know if he's even still active. I can't say that I can think of seeing a new thing from him in a while. But yeah, he plays kind of like the same kind of a thing as Angry Video Game Nerd, where he just really plays over the top of being like a hater. and not necessarily undeservedly, but because he hates everything. I mean, anime, video games, furries. I mean, he doesn't discriminate. He hates everything equally, and he's fun if you want to watch somebody be a little mean. But again, I don't think he really means it. I think I'm missing a piece here. Do you see this? I don't see this. I don't see the engine block. I have this giant cannon. I mean, that's a large piece. It seems kind of weird that I wouldn't be able to see it here if it were in front of me. Nothing still in the box. The only piece I dropped was was his head. Nothing still in the bags. Well, that stinks. If I'm missing that, we'll move on though. We'll keep going. Maybe I am just blind. I haven't had any coffee yet, so maybe I'm just not seeing this massive silver piece in front of me here. Let me pause for a second. There, I don't know how long I've been going, but my camera doesn't show me how long I've been going, so I didn't want to just keep talking and suddenly hear the shutter click shut because it's gone into sleep mode because I've been talking to a camera that's been turned off for a few minutes. That's all I can think of right now as far as YouTubers. So let's go back and talk about ShopDisney some more. ShopDisney's website is garbage, hot garbage, absolute hot garbage. I mean, it's been this way. I mean, I've been collecting these. I mean, technically, we've been collecting their releases since 2017. They did a Disney Store 30th anniversary pin release, but that was weekly for 10 weeks, as opposed to monthly for 12 months. And then what happened there is what's happened with Mickey and what happened. Well, it looked like it was going to happen last year with Disney Wisdom, which is the first month is like you can roll up at half an hour before they open and still be like second in line. And by March or April, you want to roll up like as early as the mall will let you in, and hope that you are like not number 25 and they only have 24 Mickey plushes. So. Yeah, and that's been an issue with them consistently since 2018 when we did the Mickey Mouse Memories. Because for that, there was a month, we decided, I think it was by June, we had decided that we were going to try to take a month off. We went and tried to order it online, and it actually went through without any real considerable problem. And we each ordered a set. And then we just didn't bother. We just slept in. We didn't bother going and waiting in front of Disney Store. We did not socialize with our line friends that month. But then come Sunday morning, I get an email that says, oops, we oversold. We sold too many of these. So you're not getting yours. And since it was a limited release item that sold out before the store really even opened, you're just not getting your item. Which was, not a nice thing to see. Luckily, my wife had ordered one as well. And hers still came through. So we did get one for that month. But that really kind of, we didn't do that again. I mean, I did, because we had the issue, I think it was in May would be the month before June. In May, we had the issue of, there were we rolled up, again, well in advance of the store opening. And we got plush number 24 out of 25. And we sat there for literally hours before the store opened. And so next month we're going to, let's see if we can just avoid that. Because that was close. I mean, that was really close. And the next month, got it online, no problem. I ordered one, she ordered one. I get the thing saying it's not coming. She never gets the thing saying that it did come. We got it. It wasn't a problem, ultimately. And the bonus was that because I raised enough of a stink, and I don't know why companies insist on making customers act poorly to treat them right, because it just encourages people who aren't being treated badly to act poorly. Because of that, they actually gave me early access to the next month's plush. I was able to order that through like one of the ShopDisney personal shoppers, like the Thursday ahead of time. So I mean that kind of worked out. But still, I mean we didn't mess around with ShopDisney after that. We still ordered from them just in case. But yeah, we didn't rely on them. I got those backwards. And it's been that way since. I mean, last year we didn't deal with them because it was Disney Wisdom was not popular. In fact, last month, so probably still, they still had some Disney Wisdom plush on the shelves. I think they had the Fairy Godmother from December still sitting there. And I think they may have actually had a display. I know they had a display still in January, because I think I posted a picture of it, of like 2 or 3 months worth of Disney Wisdom. But yeah, I mean, this year's Minnie Mouse the main event thing is there's the missing piece. It's inside the cannon. Hey, there we go. They didn't rip me off. Guess that should go forward because that's supposed to catch air, right? There we go. I'm sorry, where was I? I distracted myself, as I tend to do. But we enjoy the waiting in front of Disney Store. I mean, I know it sounds horrible if you're not into that sort of thing. It sounds stupid. And it is. It's absolutely stupid. Maybe I'm almost done here, so I don't. Well, let's do it. So November 2018, the penultimate Mickey Mouse memory release. We got to the mall obnoxiously early. We're talking like 2 a.m. And in October, there had been an issue because they had released on the same day as one of the Mickey Memories, they had released a new doll. I think it was part of the I think the Red Carpet series. It was like what the characters would look like if they went to the opening of their own movies. And it was very much like the dresses were very much at the time the movie was released. Like Ariel was like super 80s, 90s looking ugly dress. But they had released one of those, I think it might have been Mulan, on the same day as a Mickey Memories. So you have people waiting in line for obnoxious amounts of time, and then as it gets closer to opening, more people start showing up. And they're waiting, I mean, they're there for the doll. They don't know about Mickey Mouse Memories. They're not interested in that. And you have the people waiting for the doll. Where did this go? Oh, on top. You have people showing up for the doll, and they're not getting in the big line, or they're confused about the big line of people waiting for the mouse. And of course, naturally, being Disney, some people have to start to fight a little bit. Get a little mad with each other because of perceived cutting, and indeed some actual cutting. There were people that were cutting in line or had been having friends join them, kind of stuff, all year long. To the point that when they were trying to give out the numbers for the Mickey stuff, two guys decided that they would have a rather threatening argument across the cast member trying to give out the numbers, who wisely and correctly retreated back into the store. Security was called. Nobody was kicked out, but I mean, it was a near thing. And as a result, in November, it's been upside down the whole time, hasn't it? As a result, in November, when we went to get there, security was greeting people as they showed up and telling them, nope, you are not. Oh, that's why it's his phone. You are not allowed in until, I think, like 5 a.m. So there's a bunch of us hanging out outside together in the cold because it's November in Northern California. And it's reasonably cold. And we're hanging out there. And eventually, I think around 4 a.m., one of the security guards takes pity on us and says, yes, you can come in the mall now, but only if you're a mall walker. So if you're in the mall, you need to walk. And so we walked and walked around the mall. I think 7,000 or 8,000 steps in, before daylight. And then, like, literally 15 minutes. We were allowed to put our stuff down by the Disney store. Like, so it held our place in line, but the mall was not responsible if something happened to our stuff. About 15 minutes to 7 o'clock, which is when the mall officially opens for mall walkers, the new head of security comes stomping in like Godzilla and says he's going to, like, take all of our chairs and stuff and lock them up if we don't get them out of there immediately. And then proceeds to stomp around and exert his alpha maleness that we can't line up until 7 o'clock. And he proceeds to stand there in front of the Disney store until people go far enough away from it, like people are like crouching behind kiosks so he can't see them, before he will like walk away and let us line up. And the line ended up being about mostly the same order that it was to begin with. I think one of the people that had nearly caused the fight the month before somehow got to the front of the line, which is unfortunate. But it all worked out. We got our stuff. And then as a result, in December, there was like no line at all. Like no one showed up. They actually still had the December Mickey on the shelf the next day when we had come for the Mickey Mouse birthday key, the 90th anniversary key. So yeah, there's my story on that. That's the absolute worst it's been. It's never been that bad since. Like I said, last year was basically nothing. This year it looked like it was going to be pretty. Looks like it still may be pretty bad. I mean, it's only March. Because those mouse ears, those Minnie Mouse ears, everybody wants those Minnie Mouse ears. 2 years ago it was the plush. Last year it was nothing in particular. But those mouse ears, I thought the Loungefly, the Loungefly hip sacks and backpacks would be the thing, but no, it's the ears. And that's actually what, you can't see it, but I actually still have my iPad over here. And I am still trying to check out a set of mini ears because it still shows them as being available to add to bag. They don't show as being sold out until you try to actually buy a pair. Alright, so I guess since I have a hidden side set here, I was thinking, I think this year is going to be another bad one. So I guess he's supposed to launch out of this? I mean, it was a free set. It's cute. I don't know what I'll do with it. It's not really suitable for the Halloween display. It's cute though. I'll just probably stick it on a shelf like I did the Mandalorians yesterday. So let me break away here. Since it's the hidden side set, I'm going to see if I can't kind of show off what it does in the app, which I'm guessing is not much on its own. So hold on, let's get my phone. All right, let's see if this will do anything. I've gloomed the driver there. So Hillary delivery. Okay. I switched on the sound on, shouldn't I? I had the sound turned off because of Oh, I've been slimed. Oh, I've lost her. I don't think this is doing anything particularly with the figure. This is thrilling, isn't it? This is thrilling video. This is I don't. Other than in the last time I used this in a video for that Halloween set last year, I haven't done anything with this app. I haven't played with it at all. I caught Hillary delivery. Okay, is that it? Is that all I can do? Because this set doesn't show. God, this is. If you want to actually play this game, this is like worse than Disney or Lego Dimensions. Can I quit it? Can I? I don't. I clearly am too old for this. But yeah, I mean, there's like all the sets. I don't see the drag racer on here at all. There's the stunt truck, the bus. I do want to get the shrimp shack. I want to get the shrimp shack and the shrimp boat. And maybe the fairground. Maybe the tree. The tree is cute. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I am too stupid for this, and the instructions... I guess minifigure scan is all you can do with this set, is just to get him. Maybe that's Hillary? I don't know. Heck with it. But yeah, there's our set. Got a little scared guy with a phone playing the Hidden Side app on it, and a little ghostly drag racer. And these videos are so far turning out to be much longer than I was thinking they'd be. I think like 5 or 10 minutes. I think we're nearing the half an hour mark here. But that's okay. I don't have anything else to do because we're not supposed to be going out. And so yeah. So there's the 2 days there. That's still not a complete list of all the YouTubers I watch, but it gives you some options, some things to watch if you have run out of things of your own and you want some new ideas. And there won't be there. I don't expect there to be a quarantine log tomorrow. Tomorrow will be an actual normal Sunday video. I think it's already uploaded. I've already recorded it. I think this week's I subjected myself to pretzel Pop-Tarts and Pop-Tart cereal. So yeah, that should be fun for you because it wasn't that fun for me. And I expect I'll do another one of these on Monday. So until then, make sure to wash your hands, cough into your elbow, and practice safe social distancing. And until the next video, stay healthy.